The true measure of a man, said Abraham Lincoln, can best be found in times of crisis. Some shrink in the worst of times, while others clearly grow taller. As for me, I was tall to begin with, though I did put on a little weight. I did not shrink. And though it may have seemed that my clothes appeared to shrink, that's probably just the extra weight I mentioned before. But the point is, there is a true measure of a man, and it may have something to do with crisis. That's all I'm saying. Abraham Gregarious Lincoln was born in a log cabin just outside of Sydney, Australia on February 12, 1809. His father, Big Dan Lincoln, was a popular bartender and part-time inventor. The possessor of a very keen mechanical mind, Big Dan is commonly recognized as having invented the egg beater, the fecal scale, and the koala bear. Abe's mother, Miasma Lincoln, worked as a promoter for the entertainment and sporting industries and was instrumental in bringing culture to the burgeoning Sydney community. Young Abe, or Greg as he was known at the time, was a quiet and studious youth. Embarrassed by his inability to master an Australian accent, Greg kept to himself most of the time. A gangly and awkward child almost since birth, Greg Lincoln was fully 6 feet 4 inches tall in the 5th grade. He weighed just 115 pounds and suffered the indignities and name-calling expected of such an odd physical specimen. Pipe cleaner, Gangleshanks, Skeletor, the Great Emancipator, and Stickman were just a few of the epitaphs thrust upon him in these cruel days of his youth. Shortly after his 14th birthday, young Greg received some surprising news. His father, Big Dan, had hit the proverbial jackpot. Residuals from his fecal scale had made the family independently wealthy. And so it was announced that the Lincolns would pull up their Australian roots and transplant them in the relative wilderness of the United States of America.